Hi, I'm Edith.
I'm Mandy.
We are from PropertyBank. And in today's Talking Shop, we're going to dive into a very interesting topic.
How you build your pot of gold for your business using a property strategy.
In fact, that's something that we are all interested, connecting the business and the property part of it. Yeah.
Yep.
So, Mandy, do you like McDonald's?
Yeah, I do. I guess a lot of people do enjoy McDonald's.
Yeah, and in fact, my children, when they were much younger, every Sunday is a McDonald's day. Yeah.
I believe your children is not the only ones.
Yes, and well, but McDonald's, I would tell you, they are not a fast food business.
Then where are they in?
They are in real estate business.
Really?
In fact, it is a connectivity. And Mandy, read my book because my book talks about McDonald's in real estate business. So how close is the relationship? So ever since 1956, they have this franchise model. They start to also own property. And in fact, today, they are really one of the biggest real estate business on earth. While they get their franchisee to subscribe to them, they also have, of course, the secret franchise step-by-step manual. At the same time, in US and also in other parts of the world, they acquire real estate in land and also in property. And what happened? The restaurants operate in them. And while the restaurants are doing the hard work of churning the business, the corporation itself also makes from the rent as well as from the growth, the capital appreciation of the property. So
that's
I'm
a very smart move.
Yes. So let's also come to, in fact, nearer to our hometown.
Remember that roast duck restaurant, right?
Correct. So the recipe was for sale at $4 million.
Actually, they sell it together with the properties, the shop house in Upper Paya Lebar Road. So from the research that we have done, so the property sold about 2.1 million, if I'm not wrong.
Yes. So the actual business is not just the business itself. The investor is also a real estate investor because by doing so, they own the property, and the other part of it is the money that is made from the restaurant. And I've seen them, growing several outlets. So one part of it, the master tenant themselves also lease out this particular space to the shop itself, selling roast duck. And I think it's multiple, it's complex, but yet it is easy. It's not just about this property investor looking into such F&B shop to own a slice of the F&B business. We have of late also Lana cake. Yeah,
I remember this, the chocolate cake.
Talk about food. Yeah, we all get hungry, right? But this is also one with property. So, many years ago, they actually owned this shop house also. And there's hard work, building the brand, building the cake shop, and then eventually, boom, it is successful. And coming down to passing on the business, that idea, was published in the papers about selling the business and the property. But voila, the
son took over, right?
Yes, the son took over. So it is a happily ever after, because I think all businesses, in fact, many entrepreneurs, Asian entrepreneurs especially, they hope that they can pass down the legacy. They hope someone will take over. But this is really one of the lucky cases. Many of the next generation, from the entrepreneurs, in fact, do not take over the business because a lot of hard work in the business. So what is the plus point is, in fact, the property that was, rented out to this business in parallel, or maybe the business actually bought the property. But then, you ask me the best. I know all the business struggles.
Yeah, true. As an entrepreneur, you know the best. What are the challenges?
Yes, every day, your business is like your child. You must make sure you feed it. There's like cash flow, there's employees that you need to take care of. There are expenses. Frankly speaking,
challenges.
It's so fearful that I think if we look back, that we invested in Burlington Square. We kind of have no choice because that property that we occupy was undergoing redevelopment.
Yeah, so we are forced to move.
And that was a very strong motivation because we are in real estate business.
Correct.
Yeah.
So at that time, there was a properties that we think is quite suitable for us. That's why we buy Burlington Square as our next office.
And of course, the struggles doesn't stop there. So I think if you want to watch about that, please refer to our earlier YouTube. It's not a bed of roses. Yeah. So fear is very great.
Definitely there will be fear.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we talked to 10 business owners. Everyone is aware. Buy a property and then exit your property and business together. That makes you your pot of gold. Yes. But then, right now, you are at this fear zone. It's so scary. Take some cash out from your from your business, and then invest in the property. So fearful, right?
Yeah, because the return may not be immediate. It may take times to grow. Yeah.
And we have also calculated many a times when you invest in that property, first of all, you have to put down the down payment. Then the installment. The installment itself is more expensive than the rent that you're paying.
Yeah.
So what's the step number one you think that all businesses should actually...
To overcome the fear, maybe start educating yourself as a first step. So you have to find out like what sort of, depends on the business that you are dealing with. So whether you should buy a factory space or an office space. So this you need to really find out and understand your business and how can your business fit into this property if you have to buy it for your own use.
Yeah, so that's like buying for own use. In fact, we've come across one of our clinic customers. So this clinic customer's property is always in the malls.
Yes.
So she was kind of struggling, saying that, hey, you know, my business all are in malls. I need to be in malls. So they will not be able to buy because most strata malls are also not managed very well. So we mooted the idea that you should consider shop house. Yeah, that get her excited. But she's still very fearful, say, hey, the brand and the positioning with that gel. Talk to us more, right?
Yes,
yeah.
we'll tell you.
Okay, so second step is about...
maybe how to optimize
and
streamline your processes.
Yeah. So buying is one big decision. Then after that, there's also like, you know, make sure you pay your MCST on time. Make sure you know when the property tax is due. Make sure the property is well maintained. And I think you got a lovely story to tell about, you know, one of our ex-colleagues, right? Yeah. So who do delegate the task to?
Usually if like your boss is a seasoned investor, he buy a lot of properties, then what he will do is that he will ask the secretary to handle the administrative part, or even managing, if they buy with a tenant, even managing the
lease
tenant management. So the secretary become the leasing managers. So yeah, that's how it happens to one of our previous colleagues. That she from a secretary, she become a leasing manager. Then she gets so used to and know so much about the real estate that she become a real estate agent. Yeah,
correct. So I think then, you know, one of the, you know, really low-hanging fruits is your internal resources.
That's right.
Yeah. So buying that part is a big decision. Definitely you need to talk to and partner with experts
like us.
Yes. Yeah, so like us, we are not just the only experts because we need to actually have an ecosystem of people to help you along.
Yeah.
Like our bankers.
Then property management.
The lawyers even before that.
Yeah. The lawyers as well.
Yeah. And also designers who will help you to spruce up the space when it is in the least marketable, because businesses, you know, is on a roller coaster.
Correct.
Sometimes you need so much space. At other times, you know, the businesses kind of like have branches in overseas or manufacturing goes overseas. You have excess space.
So it's a ever,
you know, ongoing chain of, managing it, understanding it. So fear not. In fact, building your pot of gold for your business, beginning with a real estate strategy, will definitely set you off somewhere. Yeah.
That's right.
Last story, should I tell one?
You tell?
Yeah.
Okay.
So I think one of the stories which we have also produced on YouTube is a manufacturing company that needs his first property for non-residential for the use of his business, and then his business got sold off. But because this business was sold to a US company, he then enjoyed his rental from the sitting tenant, which is his own business, and he's playing golf. And then eventually he sold his property. So there are many ways to really, utilize fully this real estate strategy for your business. Do overcome this fear, because when your business is profiteering, that's the best time that you have the cash set aside. Not too much, because you need to set aside some cash for your operation costs. Yeah. So, fear not. In fact, you can purchase this book where on the link where you can see that we talk about story of McDonald's, story of the Rose Duck company. Yeah, but our whole purpose is not really about the book. It's about helping businesses out there.
How you can
building
your pot of gold using the extra cash that you have.
Yeah, and if it's not extra, right, talk to someone that will actually look into your business health, in terms of the assessment, or even into your own personal TDSR. So that we leave it to the professionals. But most important, click the link in the description below, where we are helping you build your pot of gold, where we will have a sharing session, and we will be fixing a date together with you guys. So the link will actually provide 2 dates where we will consolidate into 1 date. We would like to, dedicate just 1 hour in one of the evenings after your dinner. Sit down and have that breathing space. Overcome your fear. If many businesses have done it, been there, and eventually exit with a property, what are you waiting for?
Correct.
Yeah. We are just one WhatsApp number away, 8333-1338.
Like, share and subscribe to our videos.
Yeah, so that we can produce more useful business contents and relating to properties for both the businesses and also investors. Yeah. Bank on us for properties.